Hello guys, Bounce here. Today we have something that you don't see every day. We have a 2v2, but there are 3 teams for some reason. Unknown to me. I guess players find it fun. Here we have Shoma with the Night Elf playing with Monster as human. Southwest we have WhiteWolf playing with Mentaloid. Nice nick, by the way. And on the east we have the purple undead Gerrard and Golem. Let's see what the players go for. The problem is when one team is attacking the other, the third one will jump in and ruin everybody's plans. Okay, we see players are coming up with their builds. Mentaloid with Demon Hunter, WhiteWolf. I think he usually just goes for the Torrent Chieftain, almost like a solo hero, and Headhunters every game. So that is gonna be their army composition. We shall see what Mentaloid goes for. Expos here are very hard to creep and to keep after creeping it. We shall see how the players do it. This is the worst one, I think, on the map. This doesn't make the game balanced, because anybody who takes this expo, he's gonna have a hard time defending it. Okay, we see Golem going for Shoma at the beginning. That is the first encounter. Shoma and Monster creeping the expo, as they should. Lots of treants, lots of summons. They're gonna have an aura soon, which will help a lot. Gerrard is here, and Golem is still harassing the main base of Shoma. Nice little wall off here. Everything is secure. The moon wells are dried, thanks to DK, and War Archer falls. That is the first blood of the game, I think. Okay, skeletons. Will he dispel? No. Okay, now he does. Wastes all the mana, but 2 archers down and a wisp. Okay, he's here with the fiend, and meanwhile Monster comes to defend his ally. Okay, and drives the DK back. Their expo is ready. They can plant a tree there. WhiteWolf and Mentaloid are playing together, creeping a bit with the aura. They're focused definitely on creeping rather than harass, as they should be. Okay, we see a wisp moving out, probably for the expo. Golem has 2 fiends, some skeletons, 3 fiends, classic tier 3. He is going for the archers of Shoma, I guess, again. He should back off here. He doesn't have a coil, and these fiends are gonna die if Shoma focuses them. Now he does, okay. There is 1 coil soon. Oh no, he drained the mana and killed the skeletons. Nice. Shadow Meld also. And this fiend is dead. Will he deny? I'm not sure if he tried to deny with this fiend, which is excellent. I don't know if he succeeded. Okay, another fiend. Now an archer goes down, but Shoma is making a mistake here, not focusing these fiends. He can trade a fiend for an archer every time. That would be a great trade. Okay, Monster is in the middle, now rushing to help his friend. They put down the Tree of Life, and here we see WhiteWolf fighting off with Gerrard. This is what I talked about before. 1 undead is in the base fighting 1 team, and the other is fighting the other team. So they're split and they're making enemies. Like these guys, the blue team here wants to set up an expo, and he probably attacked them. Shoma's hero fall, the first hero kill of the game, and Golem TP's out. He lost a bunch of fiends here. These are 3 fiends. He basically has the DK left. And here Gerrard lost the Ziggurat. That will be bad for later on to build more army, but he forces 1 TP from the TC. A bunch of stuff has fallen here. I think ghouls and archers are, and headhunters. Meanwhile, Monster is creeping. He's close to level 4. This is the hero with most experience on the map right now. Level 4 is gonna be great for the mana regen. So that means more Taggle, more treants, more water elementals before dispel. It's gonna be great. They might even look to build an expo here, but as I said, this is very hard to keep, even if you built it. They have map control now. They're the only team with the expo. Now Mentaloid's tree is coming up, actually before Shoma's, but it's far away. Okay, he realizes it right away, and he's gonna entangle it. Golem coming his way. He's probably gonna reunite with his teammate. Entangle, burn, nice. But now the power of double undead comes to life. And at the same time Monster is attacking Mentaloid. So there are 3 teams here under this expo, and the undeads are waiting for this to clear out. Steals the kill. I mean, that rifle was already dead. Impale. He might try to get the DK out with Nova, and the coil kills him. Okay, the backstab. Monster needs to TP out. They really should have ganked upon the rifles, like force the red guy out, then attack the blue. On the other side, we see WhiteWolf chasing off some archers. He is not in time to save this expo. There's a bunch of fiends, 7 at the moment, and the keeper walks into surround. Oh no, and he dies. And WhiteWolf is not in time. He needs to TP out right now. One more stop and TP out. He's focusing, trying to bait out some more spells. Uses the potion, but he loses like 2 headhunters, maybe 3 even. Okay, Mentaloid has a strong defense here. He needs to buy time, but he's broke. Chimera Roost actually coming out versus the Fiends. I mean, it's a mass game, so could catch players off guard. Monster is creeping the red. He has a Paladin as a second hero, which is gonna come in handy versus all the undeads, all the nukes. Shoma is still on solo hero. Is going tier 2, making space. I like this a lot, making space in the base to put down some lores, or knowing him, go chimeras as well. Okay, level 3 on the DK. Golem is level 2, camping here with the Lich. Probably wanted some shop items, and yeah, he got them. Healing lesser level. Meanwhile, WhiteWolf is attacking Shoma. He should really attack these towers that are coming up. Now he needs to TP out. He's stuck here. He's gonna lose a bunch of units. Yeah. And Shoma is fortifying this base nicely. Heal scroll, healing up everything. Repositioning the towers. I like to do this. Okay, a little wiggling. And the undeads are marching to Shoma, I guess. The blue team is running around. They need to recover. They're in the worst spot of all for now. Chimera's coming out. Double Chimera Roost. He'll soon maybe have the gold for the expo, but he really needs army first to secure it. Yeah, this is the best course of action. Creeping in the corner of the map, so nobody disturbs you. Meanwhile, the undeads, the purple team, are fighting the red. They could focus maybe this paladin, who got a scroll of restoration from the red camp. This is an excellent item. It's basically a double heal scroll with mana scroll. Okay, Entangle, focus on the fiends. Nothing is yet dying from the red team. Now maybe the breakers, but we see here how powerful the scroll was. Okay, focusing the Crypt Lord. I'm not sure this is the best course of action. There are 2 DKs, he's the tankiest of all. And Golem uses, actually, this was a mistake. Instead of healing the Crypt Lord, he uses the coil offensively. Maybe the coil is off cooldown. Okay, it's good. Evil Potion also saves him. Now they're focusing units instead of heroes. These aggressive coils are very bad. He really needs to coil units. Okay, Fiends falling, everything is falling. This is going better for the undead. Shoma is not looking. He TPs out now before getting nuked. The Lich falls and Monster needs to TP out. He's maybe gonna lose a rifle and trade for a Fiend. No, the Fiend survives, the rifle dies, okay. And in the meantime, we have an attack on this base. I don't know what happened. We have Berserkers, we're gonna have Bloodlust and Witch Doctor Master Training for the heal wards. And Mentaloid has 4 Chimeras. And he's putting down the expansion, it's nearly finished. He has the towers. He should go for some Nature's Blessing, but resources are scarce now. Okay, stopping by the shop. They're also preparing for the attack. But in these team games, like it's Team FFA, you really need to have scouting. Here we see an owl from Shoma. Now he knows that the blue team is here and he's advancing towards him. Meanwhile, Monster is already in position because of the scout, and they do not know, the blue team doesn't know what happened between the undeads, the purple team and the red team. Now they're blindly focusing Shoma, and he's focusing the hero instead of the towers or moonwells. I don't know if chimeras have corrosive breath, and okay, TP on like 5 HP or 4. If the keeper died there, the whole army is without a TP. Like the DK is 100% dead, and might be a chimera or 2 falling, definitely, because of the slow of the dryads and the sorceress. We see a shade. This is excellent to scout the whole map. Frostworms for Gerrard, double boneyard here, Temple of the Damned for maybe some banshees, abomination, necros actually. From Golem, standard Destro, statue and fiends, maybe a third hero, yeah. And WhiteWolf is attacking Shoma here. He has Nature's Blessing, he has 5 towers and 6-1 coming up. These lords are also in an interesting spot. They cannot die and Monster is here to defend. Okay, we have a massive fight here. Incoming. Shoma's hero, he has double TP by the way, to be extra safe. And he TPs out to the expo actually. Bad spot for him. He might die here, but the paladin heals him. Okay, the dryads. No, the TC falls with the TP. Okay. The chimeras are now... This is bad. They should retreat, definitely. Okay, another burn. Stormbolt on the chimera. There are some berserkers here, but they cannot fight this army with nice inner fire, everything. Misrallied shaman. Unfortunate. There are also breakers that can steal bloodlust. This was bad for the blue team. And Shoma and Monster are just camping here. They want to get to the fountain, but they don't know the undeads are here. So another massive fight. Item on the ground. He wanted to transfer it. Frostworms on the Sorks. Hero nuked. Yeah. Keeper of the Grove falls. Paladin in trouble. He has Divine Shield at least. Dryads are low. Priests are slowed. Knight is slowed. This is an excellent turn of event. Also in the case of game balance, because now the red team was the strongest, and this is gonna even things out. The problem with the undead team, they have the strongest army right now, but they're the only team without expo, and the Frostmore dies to the tower. No, coil last second, but the DK pays the price, and he had an evil potion and a TP. This is now looking bad. They're fighting into the towers. The red team has a good position here. Everything is dying. They need to TP out, but there is no TP. The other DK falls. Another Frostworm into the towers, and they need to back off. They can maybe kill the paladin, and will he die? Yeah, he dies. Okay. But this was a heavy price, especially because they don't have an expo. Another heavy unit falls. Maybe an MK dead. He dies. Okay. But the Crypt Lord, the Lich, they can get a few pickups here, but this was a very bad fight for the purple team. And now maybe WhiteWolf can get a statue here with the Purge. No, Bloodlust. Okay. They're fully mining here. Hippos, and again more chimeras, 2-1 upgrades. This is very good. And they again didn't saw what happened there. If they knew, they wouldn't be attacking the purple team. They will go for the red and try to destroy the expo. This is the perfect time, but they're gonna pick off what's left of the undead army, and I hope they don't attack them. I mean, they can go for elimination, but they should really first weaken the red team. 48 supply on Gerrard, 45 supply on Golem, and now they're being sieged. Meanwhile here Shoma is rich with 2300 gold, 50 supply, and Monster also is looking pretty good with attack and everything. Some chimeras here. Okay, bloodlusted chimeras then with heal wards and says traps. Golem TPs to help his ally. Okay, the TC might have to TP out, but it's too much anti-air and chimeras cover the ground. The Lich is dead. 53 supply, but yeah, and falling rapidly, and his supply stuck. So chimeras with bloodlust, thorns, and endurance are level 2, supported by everything else like an entangle, more damage, status wards. Okay, impale, and Gerrard is dead here. He's TPing to Golem, I think. He's gonna leave this base behind. WhiteWolf TP'd to save his hero, I guess. And Gerrard is dead. 18 supply. Golem is on 19 supply. The purple team is destroyed. They don't have much of a chance of a comeback. Gerrard will never be able to build anything again. He doesn't have an acolyte, 2 heroes and a worm. They might be able to come back through Golem. He's building mass gargs, statues for regen, but he's gonna feed away these guards, I think. Yeah, Mentaloid should really focus them with the DH and what he's doing. They have a shade so they can see everything to play a bit smarter, but they are pretty destroyed. Meanwhile, Wolf is engaging into the red team alone, and they're just camping here, waiting for more army, more resources, and he's losing everything. He really needs to just TP out. But yeah, oh, the TC even dies. This was a major mistake. Going alone without your ally. Yeah, like fight with this. Mentaloid has 80 supply. I think he can even win solo versus these armies. There are some bloodlusted rifles and sorks, dryads, but the bears, knights, they can fall. Okay, here we have the fight. You can see the power of chimeras, 2-1 with roar on their side, and a bottom aura actually, +6 on everything, +9 on magic damage. He's focusing the heroes, that is a mistake. He's focusing the enemy bottom, running away with hero. Nice items here. Anti-magic, focusing the heroes again. Like, he should really focus the knights, doing bonus damage, and he needs more anti-air, I guess, because that is the best that you can do versus chimeras, except for dryads. Like gyros are awesome, and hippogriffs, which is unfortunate. He has demolishers here to attack the expo. This would be great to have here. Like, if you can position them here to destroy the gold mine, here to destroy the tree without being rage of the towers and ground units, they have to walk all over the trees to get those demolishers. But he really needs to set this rally point. He has a nice sentry ward here, which Mentaloid is using nicely. He can also, with corrosive breath, chimeras have longer rage. He can just delete this tree of life and delete these towers instead of engaging directly into this army into the towers, and just destroy their expo and some infrastructure with the lores and the moon wells could fall easily. He's going for the main base. He has the TP, he has nice items to protect his heroes and his army. He catches off the bottom, who just got back to life, I think, and she's dead. Now focusing the towers, and you can see how they easily fall even with nature's blessing. And now the tree of eternity, he's focusing the wisps also, and he's not looking, he's focusing here on the trying to save the griffins, the hippogriffs, and he destroys the tree of Eternity and TP's out. This was a good move. And now Monster decides to kill Shoma's Wisps, because why not? It was a misclick. Okay. What is Wolf doing? I think... Okay, he didn't lose everything. He's preparing, he's staying here. Meanwhile, the undeads have amassed a good army. Golem is on 54, and Gerrard, I mean, he doesn't have much. Yeah, 18 supply, some of that are shades. They can build an expansion and reclaim this gold mine. Like, this would be the best course of action, especially with the shade. They know where their opponent's at. Mentaloid going for upgrades. His 100 supply army. He should look for a fight now. He doesn't have a TP. That is a mistake. He can buy it here now. Okay, Shoma and Monster are preparing for a second expansion. Yeah, we see here militia coming across, and Shoma is repositioning some buildings, perhaps to defend this expansion. I don't know why Mentaloid is going here. Like, you know they're dead. You can scout with a pot if he's killed that. He instantly deletes this. I guess it's more experience, but if he loses the army here, he's gonna have a big disadvantage over... And now we see Gargs connecting with the... Yeah. Gargs connecting with the Chimeras, and Hippogriffs are now engaging, killing the Gargs, but they're also dying rapidly. He lost 10 supply, maybe more, because he's rebuilding. These Chimeras are also not micro well. They can focus the heroes and the statues, delete them in a second. And 3 hippos left. Okay, now they're taking care of the Gargs, but he's fighting into the towers, into the main base. Okay, he deletes the Lich. Level 4. Demon Hunter level 6. This is excellent for him. I guess this is what he was hoping. He's trying to save the Chimeras, but he's paying a heavy price staying in high upkeep. Okay, the DK falls. 5 supply from Golem, and yeah, 18 supply from Gerrard, 13. This is all that is left. Okay, a nice impale, but that's not gonna save him. Mana burn, and 1 more hit, and the Crypt Lord is dead. 8 supply. Dragon falls, 1 supply left, that is the shade. And now the hurt Night Elf army without a TP is caught by the humans. They have shackles, they have hippos, inner fire. This is very, very bad. Okay, shackles coming out. 1, hippos following. They have a higher move speed. Like, he should really just take the town portal here and TP out. This is very bad for him. Okay, he's fighting back with the heroes, but just he needs to take out 3 hippogriffs to recover, to have even exchange against 1 chimera. And on the other side, Wolf is fighting here. He has some... yeah, he's been through some fighting. I think the red team was here before and he got away, but this is not good. He's just feeding away. Here we have 2 shades. Like, if they played together, the orc and the night elf, they probably got into a fight and decided they don't want to they don't want to play together. These are random teams, I think, mostly like Monster and Shoma, and the TC dies again. Yeah, like Monster and Shoma are only ones that are coordinated and play together. Golem and Gerrard, I don't think they play so much, so they're pretty inexperienced together, but it's not over. Yeah, it's over for the undeads, but Mentaloid still has some chances, even though this is very scary. Now, that I mentioned before, the red team has the perfect counter for this, for mass chimeras, and he's not building... yeah, he's now building more hippogriffs, transferring his main base. Okay. The wolf is just dead. Okay. Focus on the keeper. He has a TP. This is a smart play. Nice. Get the night elf out of here. The bottom level 4 dies. Oh. Okay. He should focus the air with heroes and focus the ground with the chimeras. Tranquility, awesome. Okay, the human needs to back off now. He's alone here and he's playing into the both ultimates of the Night Elf. This DH actually needs to be a bit careful, but he drained all the mana. He should really focus the air with the heroes. Okay, Invul Potion, he's here, he's focusing the MK. Entangle. Okay. Another Holy Light. The DH, Invul Potion, the MK is dead. Focus switches to the Keeper. Okay, Hippos are finally here. Chimeras are dead though. They're too late. The Paladin staffed out, nice. Level 6, Mass Teleportation. The Demon Hunter needs to survive this. 22 HP. The Keeper also. Invul Potion, Mana Potion, Entangle. Okay. 10 HP, Demon Hunter. Level 3 evasion. The trees saved them. No, he stopped moving. Okay. Nice tranquility through the trees. But he has boots also. Okay. They might force a TP here. There is nothing for monster to do right now. He is getting dangerously low. He can die here with the mana burn. And he dies. Level 6 hero. Oh, unfortunate. Okay. There are some chances, like Mentaloid is on 44 supply. He's not. Oh no. He's not entangling this gold mine. And a monster begins to mine here. This is crazy amount of gold that these expos have here. Yeah, like this was in the beginning of the game and it has 13,000 left. Okay. Wolf is dead. He doesn't have any more gold. He has 13 peons that are on lumber. Okay, Mentaloid establishing another expo, building more hippogriffs and chimeras. He cannot really transition into lores, and I don't think even he should. This is a perfect army for him. I would like to see a Reju bear with roar also, but that is hard to get. Shama building another tower in this expo, and Tex, I think he forgot to tech when the Tree of Eternity was destroyed in the main base. Now only doing it, I mean, he didn't even need it so much. You can build hippogriffs and everything. And we see here, yeah, mass hippogriffs, shackles, and Mentaloid is dead. This should be GG. Even though he has level 8 and level 7 heroes and a level 4 bottom, which I don't know where she is. He might have forgotten about her. But yeah, he killed all the workers here, but I think he lost a bunch of army. Yeah, he lost like 25 supply. Yeah, now he's trying to build more hippogriffs, but if the red team just storms into his base, this is the end. Okay, they don't have anything. Cute Treant usage, making space for the army to attack the entangled gold mine. This is Mentaloid's lifeline, like this gold mine has 3k left in. Yeah, okay. Entangle destroyed. These spells are okay, but I wouldn't do that. Wisps are precious here. Only if, like, he's hoping to never get this gold mine again. They don't know how much army, how much of an advantage they have. They're playing it safe, slow siege. Mentaloid has 100 gold and 44 supplies versus Shoma's 58 and Monsters 58. So 116 supply versus 43. That is not good. Maybe the hero levels can save him. Yeah, they're just picking off wisps. They need to scout more. Like I would have one gyro perhaps, to scout the whole map. I don't think they even know about the undead being dead, but Golem said GG. That also something you might, you need to be careful about stuff like that. He could be faking it and just surprise you with 100 supply, but they know there are no gold mines. There are just 3 expansions here on this base, and they have 2. They have a good idea. They're now seeing that the Night Elf is not showing up. Okay, we see 3 shades here, up in a bunch, and this expo is dead. They have full anti-air, like there are some knights, yes, but a bear for the reju and roar perhaps, but they've transitioned now fully and are ready to face this army. 49 supply, and they're marching to the second expo. They found it. There's not much left, but this is it. Like, if you lose this expo, you have no chance anymore. Paladin level 5, this is huge. Level 1 Devotion Aura, actually, he went for Divine Shield level 2, I guess, or didn't skill it yet. Yeah, level 3 Bottom, she can go for the True Shot, and the Night Elf is moving out. The tree is dead, there is no saving it. This is the last fight. Okay, the DH is... He maybe wanted to harass the expo or get some items from the shop. I mean, there is a shop here, probably harass the expo is the plan. Okay, he's gonna destroy it. Props to Mentaloid. He played this game very good. He had some minor mistakes. He really... Everybody needs to scout much better. But he was basically playing this solo. Like, they had one fight together in the undead base. Okay, free bear here. And no, that wasn't the last bear. This one has roar and reju on it. Plus 17 on the hippogriffs. Max 98 damage. We see some hippo riders even. Plus 9 on them. Rifles plus 11. Okay, probably the last fight. He needs to gauge. There are moon wells here. He needs to heal up. But this demon hunter doesn't have any items. Maybe a staff. Nice ultimate. The TC is back. He can stomp. Nice stomp. Okay, the chimeras are focusing the heroes, I think. And they stop the tranquility with Stormbolt, I think. But DH is dead. DH is dead. If he takes a... Yeah, he takes Stormbolt. And this is GG. Congrats to Monster and Shoma for having much better teamwork and playing this cautiously and wisely, securing bases, picking fights, and the other 2 teams picking each other apart. Well-deserved win. Definitely. They have some struggles versus the undeads and versus... Yeah, we see here even the resurrection from the paladin getting some units back. GG, well played. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you wanna see more stuff like this, you can like, subscribe, and keep yourself informed of the next video. We are probably gonna do a video every 2 or 3 days. We got some shorts, we got a lot of content, 2v2s, 1v1s. See you next time. Bye bye.